friend Meg, and she works for Severts Tree Farm. So we're going to come out here to talk about Christmas trees, because after all, it's the season. Thank you so very much for having us out here.
Yeah, of course.
This is beautiful and very cool. This is really great. So these trees, they come from Virginia, right?
Yes, sir.
That's very cool. There's a huge farm up there, and you guys come down here. And so real quick, before we get into the nuts and bolts, when does your season start? When do you guys set up, and when is it over?
So we set up around November 17th, right before Thanksgiving.
Yep.
And then the season ends Christmas Day. It's a long time, but we enjoy it. It's the magic. It's awesome.
It is magical, right? Having a Christmas, like a real Christmas tree in your house is next level cool.
Yes.
Right, okay, so let's talk about that a little bit. Why should we get a real Christmas tree as opposed to an artificial Christmas tree?
Good question. There are a lot of reasons. First off, artificial Christmas trees are made of a ton of different plastics. Plastics that you cannot separate and you cannot recycle.
Ooh.
So when you buy one of those trees, unless you hand it down to the next generation of people in your family, they're not going anywhere besides a landfill.
Ooh.
So buying a real Christmas tree is so environmentally friendly, especially at Severts, because we plant 2 trees for every 1 tree we cut
Nice,
down.
very cool.
Yeah.
Excellent. So you get, that's making sure everything's still growing really well.
Yep.
So now I've purchased my real tree. I've got it all set up right in my house. Now, how do I take care of it?
So there's a couple different things that you can do. You always make sure that when you buy your Christmas tree, it gets a fresh cut. Fresh cut so that it drinks water. Some trees drink a lot, some trees don't.
Okay.
So it just depends. Make sure that you're watering it and you never let that water fall below the cut line.
Gotcha.
Once you do that, if you let it fall below the cut line, that sap will seal up the bottom.
Gotcha, which would require a fresh new cut. And then we've got to pull it all out, and all of our Christmas ornaments are everywhere, and that's no fun for anyone.
No, it's not any fun for anyone.
Are there any other kind of tips to keep my Christmas tree smelling good, looking good, keeping the needles on? Just other than just watering it?
Keeping it out of sunlight. A lot of people like to put their Christmas tree right in front of a window with sun. Not a good idea. These trees are from up north, so they like to be in the cold.
That's interesting. I wouldn't even thought of that. That's really cool, good advice. Okay, so moving on. So we talked about why we should get one. I've got one set up. Now Christmas is coming, it's gone. What do I do with my real Christmas tree?
Good question. There are a couple different options. First off, animals outside absolutely love it. If you want to keep it in your yard, you can repurpose it for mulch, and a lot of cities actually have programs where they pick up your tree at your house and recycle it.
Oh, very cool.
Check with your local city.
Yeah, absolutely. So don't just throw it in the backyard and light it on fire, right? No, the answer is no. Don't do that.
You can do that if you want. Have a bonfire, but we don't recommend.
No, absolutely not. Okay, so I need to go out and get myself a Christmas tree. You gonna help us do that?
Yes,
All
let's
right,
do it.
let's get going. All right, let's rock. Let's go.
Okay.
Merry Christmas!